We all were. It's okay. We're going into full screen.
I'm being dumb.
Let's get it.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Welcome to my man cave. Take
That
it all
wasn't creepy
in.
at all.
It's
In fact,
pretty
that you have
manly.
stuffed
Let's have a
animals on your
tour,
wall.
shall we?
It was. Wait, was it? I think that was.
Who was that? The random subway guy? We know you did not get a gold medal in the Olympics. Why do you have a Fabergé egg on your thing?
It's the odd ones out.
And you have not won an Oscar. We know that's fake. You do not have 1 quadrillion subscribers, and we know that's fake too. Continue.
Let's have a tour, shall we? Over here we have a statue of myself, very accurate to real life. Yes, I have been working out, thanks for noticing. Over here we have my Oscar
soft
for
as a
being the
marshmallow.
best animator on YouTube. Whoa, we don't gotta go in there. There's nothing to note, probably. Wait, no!
He's eating glue.
Okay, I may not have always been this awesome. Back in my day, I was pretty stupid. Whether or not I still am, is up for debate. I was a textbook last child. I figured out things as I went along, my parents were not as strict with me as they were with my siblings, and I got everything I wanted because I was their favorite. Some things never change. For most of my childhood, it was me and my brother Justin against the world. He's 2 years older than me and has been taller than me literally my entire life, despite all the doctors saying I would surpass him. So growing up, we had a very natural little brother, big brother dynamic. Like one time, my dad, Justin, and I were all driving home and Justin had just gotten his wood carving merit badge in Boy Scouts because he was way cooler than me. And since he received this badge, he got a free knife. I was not going to let this slide. I wanted to have a free knife so I could be as cool as him. Obviously. So on the way home, I put my acting skills to the test and was whining to my dad to play with the knife to prove I deserved that knife just as much as he did. Dad! Please, I want to hold it! Nathan, you're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, no, I won't! I know
what I'm doing! Nathan, you've never even held a knife.
Spoiler alert, he does cut himself with it because he's a kid and he's stupid.
Yeah, we knew that was coming.
Fine! Justin, give your brother the knife. But... You guys are not going to believe this. I can't believe my dad didn't want me to play with Justin's knife all because he thought I would do exactly what ended up happening. And I want to make it very clear, this was not Justin or my dad's fault. I thought I was a big boy, but alas, the knife was too big for my britches. And my fingers. Luckily, nothing a Band-Aid and some Neosporin couldn't fix. It's perfectly fine now. Another time I dragged Justin into my mess was when I had the brilliant idea to use a piece of technology that was once again too big for my britches. Apparently, I wore a lot of britches when I was a kid. Back in the day, my mom would...
Okay, so if you had major issues operating a microwave, I fear for your continued success as an adult.
Hey, there probably are some kids, because I was a dumb kid who don't know how to use a microwave. Like, when, in the Ham Nation's My Brother is a Pyromaniac video, he said that one time his brother nearly burned the house down because he wanted to heat up a hot dog in the microwave. So just push it, he just did what he saw mom and dad doing. He just pushed a bunch of buttons, boom, yeah. But he said it for over an hour.
That hot dog was petrified. It became a rock. It's no longer edible at that point because you can't poop that out. That will get stuck in your colon forever. And then you have to go to the doctor and have it surgically removed, which I damn sure don't think you want to have actually happen to you.
Yeah.
Would buy this spicy popcorn that was the best movie snack ever. And of course, at the ripe old age of 8, I thought I had everything in life figured out. So while we were watching a show, I took matters into my own hands and threw some popcorn into the microwave. Then I paused and thought, how long is popcorn supposed to be in the microwave?
Don't put your head against it. It has it has microwaves in it.
That sounds about right.
It has radiation.
Who wants a dumb old castle anyway?
And y'all are sitting there like Beavis and Butthead while the microwave explodes in the kitchen.
The popcorn literally exploded in the microwave. Thankfully, the microwave didn't explode, but I guarantee that if it was in the microwave for another minute, we would have been watching the firemen extinguish the flames of our house instead of Sonic Underground.
Oh, also, the video is 11 minutes long.
Okay.
So good and tasty.
My mother was not happy about me nearly blowing up our home to smithereens, so ever since then I haven't had that spicy popcorn. And I'm still grounded. One thing that keeps me up at night is remembering some of the toys I had when I was a kid. I don't know what was wrong with me, but if you were a toy I received as a child, there was a 50% chance your bloodline ended with me. I don't know, maybe there's like some toy-killing
that's
DNA
pleasant.
somewhere in my heritage. .com. This video was sponsored by MyHeritage. MyHeritage is the #1 family history service on the market. Have you ever wondered what your family tree looked like hundreds of years ago? Have you ever wanted to connect to your roots but didn't know where to start? Now you can find it all out with ease with MyHeritage. Like for example, I found out my great-great-great-grandfather was a scientist, and I make cartoons. I guess being cool runs in the family, right? Right, guys? Anyone? Even if you don't know much about your family's origins, or if they had a toy-breaking obsession, MyHeritage can find new family members and records of your ancestors for you by searching 33+ billion historical documents. I mean, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm French-Canadian? I gotta call Brody. Hey man, yeah, I got some bad news. MyHeritage isn't even just about finding out the names of your ancestors. It's about discovering where you came from and all the journeys that brought you to this exact moment. Watching this YouTube video. I'm proud to be a part of your history.
That's not
You want to
creepy.
watch me build my family tree? I mean, you strapped me to this chair.
His eyes just far.
Perfect! With my family tree here, I have my parents and my grandparents, and with that little information, thanks to instant discoveries, MyHeritage was able to discover 40 new relatives I didn't even know of. I mean, just look at the branches on my family tree. Discover who you are with MyHeritage. Get a 14-day trial by using the link bit.ly/infamousswoosh. Thanks to MyHeritage for sponsoring this video. Now, back to it. One year, my family and I were on a road trip and stopped at a hotel. My most prized possession at the time was a blue Power Ranger toy that I had to bring everywhere. When we arrived at the hotel for the night, I decided to keep my most prized possession privately tucked behind the bed frame. For protection. I think. It wasn't until the next day driving that I realized I left him there. No amount of pleading would make my parents turn around. I mean, it makes sense. Adding 2 hours to our trip to pick up a $5 piece of plastic isn't worth it. I still think about you, Blue Power Ranger. I'll never forget all the long talks that we had. You know, the laughs that we shared.
I actually have a Blue Ranger toy, but I never really use toys. I play video games, and I post me playing video games on my channel.
So, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Shared and the memories we cherished. Or whatever. This other time when I was even younger, my family and I went to the beach. At the time, I was obsessed with this show called Rescue Heroes, and my brother and I were crazy for those toys. So, naturally, on that fateful day on the beach, I decided to bury my most prized rescue hero in the sand.
Why? Why?
What? You read the title. And
It's your favorite. You bury your most hated one because you don't care if it gets left.
Well, he was a kid when he did this. Also, he just reverse Daft Punk the toy into the sand. You know? That one thing, Daft Punk, when they dig the crystal out of the snow. Yeah.
I don't know what the heck they're talking about.
Well, the Fortnite live event is.
Oh, Daft Punk? Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're DJs, dude. They're not toys.
Yeah, but they dig up a crystal in a music video, and that was actually a trailer for the live event.
I know, I showed it to you yesterday.
Yeah.
Back to your regularly scheduled programming.
of course, I ended up losing him, so we held a beach funeral. That was a whole thing.
So you poured a juice box on his corpse.
Another instance of me leading my toys to an early grave was when one Christmas my mom got me a set of 4 Sonic collectible figures. I loved Sonic as a kid, so this present was really awesome. So of course I decided one of the first things I would do with these new toys was test their durability. And obviously the best way to do that was to throw him off the upstairs balcony. We've all been there. Gotta go fast.
Gotta plunge to your death.
There go the Metal Sonic's going off the second floor balcony. He's gonna be okay.
Sure.
He's not gonna be okay.
As he shatters into a million pieces.
He just got decapitated.
Metal Sonic, speak to me, man. Come on, soldier, wake up. Well, frick. Going up to my mom to tell her about this is still something that haunts me to this day. She
Then
just
his
wanted
arm
to...
fell off and you shoved it in his butt. Because that makes sense.
to get her lovely, darling, definitely favorite child a nice present, and I decapitated it within the hour. Luckily, my mom wasn't even that upset and just accepted that her son isn't the brightest bulb in the house. One day, my dad decided to take me swimming at the YMCA.
It was a Christmas present. All you had to do was put it back in the box, take it to the store the next day, and tell them that you received it on Christmas, and the toy was already broken in the box. You would have got a brand new one for free.
I remember making friends with these other kids at the pool that day. And since we were children that needed to be constantly doing something, we concocted a plan to make a raft out of pool noodles. Once this thing was complete, I volunteered to take her on our maiden voyage. So we christened the vessel, I hopped on it, and started slowly drifting towards the deep end of the pool where all the big kids were. Now, it was at this point where I realized, wait, I can't swim. So in a panicked haze, I rolled off my raft and literally started drowning. I will never forget sinking to the bottom of the pool and jumping back up for a gasp of air, not knowing what I was doing. It wasn't until this older girl grabbed my arm and swung me back onto the raft that I was saved. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, no problem. So, you like rescue heroes? That girl actually saved my life. And even though I was young, I thought, hold on, surely the lifeguard would have seen me drowning, right? I mean, this 12-year-old girl might as well have his job. I turned over to the lifeguard stand, and the lifeguard was talking to my dad. So not only did the lifeguard miss me drowning, but so did my father. Hey, sport, are you having fun? Do you even love me? Another recollection of my stupidity was one fateful day when my mom had to take Justin and I to get our haircut. But this was no ordinary haircut. I wanted to tell the barber what kind of haircut I wanted. I was a big boy, you see. Basically, at the time, I had heard the term buzz cut from one of my classmates, and I knew exactly what I wanted. Except I didn't know what I wanted.
It's not going to go well. You're not going to like that cut. If you've had long hair your entire life, you're going to be like, what the hell did I do to my head?
Yeah, because they basically just buzz it off.
Yeah, shaving bald.
Yeah, they make you look like a peanut.
The only distinguishing factor between you and Mr. Clean is Mr. Clean's head's as slick as a snowball, and yours has got stubble in it because they didn't shave the rest of your hair off.
Because I didn't know what a buzz cut was. So there I am in the barbershop, absolutely dialed in. One buzz cut, please.
You sure, buddy?
Yep. Honey, are you sure you're sure? Mom!
You sure?
Me in front of the barber. I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
There you are, kid. One buzz cut.
My hair! Oh my gosh! I mean, what are the ladies gonna think about this? You're 10. So that was embarrassing. Looking like a peanut with legs for the next 2 months wasn't ideal for 5th grade me, but I digress. Alright, now I'm gonna do some lightning round stupid childhood. Not whistle for many, many years. And I was so insecure about this fact, I mastered whistling inward. In fact, I'm pretty good at it. No, I can't whistle correctly, and yes, it does look stupid. I did not know how to spell the word infamous until 3 days before I made my channel. Meaning for 6 months, I was very close to becoming infamous Swoosh. What a different life that would have been. When I was 10, my bedtime was 7 o'clock. Yes, during most of the year, the sun is still up during that time. I'm glad you noticed. This had nothing to do with me being a stupid child. I just wanted to remind my mom that she did this. One time when I was 11, I had a crush on this girl. She liked me back a lot. But once we entered the 6th grade, a new girl came into our school that I liked more. So I walked up to the girl that I liked all summer and said, "Hey, Hannah, I don't want to like you anymore." And after school, her mom called my mom saying her daughter had been crying all day. And now Hannah is getting married. Her name isn't actually Hannah, and I'm pretty sure I'm not invited to the wedding. The final story I have rewinds all the way back to the wonderful year of 2015. At the time, I loved Calvin and Hobbes. Still do. And if you don't know who they are, we can't be friends. My church's camp used to host a
I don't know who they are.
Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows at all who they are. You're probably like one of the only people that knows who they are. And the fact that you know who they are scares me.
4th of July parade every year, where everyone in the parade dressed up. So that year I had the phenomenal idea to dress up as Calvin. You know, Calvin, the American hero that he is. For this costume, I decided I needed to have a toy Hobbes. So me, being a very smart 13-year-old boy, ordered one on eBay for $11. By the time the 4th of July rolled around, it had been weeks since I ordered it, and I was starting to get anxious. But luckily, when my mom drove into camp, she had the package. Finally, I can't wait! How to crotchet Hobbes. Okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this. How could I have been so careless? How did I not see that this was a scam? Why did I spend $11 on a piece of paper containing free information? Also, I don't know how to crochet. What am I, 60? Luckily, my lifelong friend James saved the day and lent me his realistic stuffed tiger that he had. for some reason. It would have to do. Now I just needed to transform into Calvin. I put on my red shirt, my dad put electrical tape all over it to look like black stripes, and my mom put temporary yellow hair dye in my hair from Walmart.
Why didn't you just get a
Mom,
Sharpie
why does
and
my
put
hair
black
look green?
sh-
Poof, look at the time. You're almost late. Better get out there, honey. So, my very realistic plush tiger, green spiky hair, and electrical tape shirt celebrated America's birthday like no other. And I haven't ordered anything from eBay since. Luckily, I'm an adult now and marginally smarter, and I do taxes with my mommy's help. And if you're a little dumb sometimes like I was, that's okay. You live and learn. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go enjoy some popcorn I put in the microwave at the start of this video. It should be done by now.
This is where the video's 11 minutes long.
Okay. So he nuclefied some freaking popcorn for 11 minutes.
Help. And if you're a little dumb sometimes like I was, that's okay. You live and learn. Now,
I'm pretty sure it was like at the beginning of the video. He said, I put a bag of popcorn in the microwave for 10 minutes, and if I left it in there for another minute, our house would have exploded in flames.
now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go enjoy some popcorn I put in the microwave at the start of this video. It should be done by now.
As the nuclear fallout
Everyone, thanks
happens.
for watching. As always, just want to thank my team for everything they do. We truly do everything we can to make the best videos possible, and I would not be here without them. Once again, if you're curious about your roots like I am, check out my heritage using my link in the description. And finally, whoever you are and wherever you are, remember, God loves you.
Well, thank you for that. God does love you, and I can't believe you were that moronic. I mean, kids, we were all moronic, so I mean, you kind of get a pass on that. But you know, thanks for checking this one out with us, guys. We'll check out another one with you later.
And God loves you.
Very, very much.